Hey guys, Metal Rose here.
Metal Dave here.
Oh boy, it's been a long couple of days. Trump is in office. He's our 47th president. He was our 45th president. We are looking at January 6th pardons, and a lot of people have been approaching me with questions about what is going on with John Schaffer. Now, I'm just going to put it out there. We have not heard anything back from John's lawyers and nothing from John's camp, so there's no word yet on whether or not he is receiving a pardon. And I hope this message gets out to a lot of people just because I'm getting like 100, I have like 100 messages in my inbox and I'm trying to get back to everybody.
The groups are going crazy whether or not he's been pardoned or hasn't. Some people saying he is, some people saying he hasn't. It's too soon to tell.
And if you guys can save me any work, like I have to keep correcting people and just letting them know that we have to not get too excited and we have to be fact-based here. We can't just make assumptions just because Trump pardoned people. We don't have a full official list. And even this Indianapolis Star article is not an official list.
Who knows what's going on? We'll just have to wait and see.
And I'm also going to be posting the lawsuit transcripts on my website in a little bit. So probably by this time, I'll have the link for that in the description. And I want to go over an article that was written by the Indystar because it's just, I mean, it's written by Sarah Nelson and Ryan Murphy from the Indianapolis Star. And I mean, I don't think that Sarah and Ryan have some of their information correct. So I'm going to try to email them and see if they'll retract the things that they wrote about John because it's not accurate. However, this is what the article starts with. This story has been updated with new information about three cases for which prosecutors have filed motions to dismiss. 28 Hoosiers accused in storming the U.S. Capitol on January 6, 2021 will likely have their charges related to that day wiped away. President Donald Trump, in one of his first acts in office, pardoned more than 1,500 people charged in the attack and also commuted the sentences of those still fulfilling their punishment. The White House has not yet released a full list of those being pardoned, but ultimately, many or all Indiana residents who took part could see their records cleared. So the key word here is could, okay? The article is even Trump issues pardons for January 6 defendants who could be impacted from Indiana. Let's just make that clear. That's the article. And now the whole entire thing goes into a bunch of different people that are from Indiana. And, of course, I don't know why they really even find this article to be necessary. They have to include all kinds of nonsense so people from Indiana can get all stirred up and nervous or whatever. It's kind of a silly article. Here's the little blurb about John. John Ryan Schaffer, the heavy metal guitarist, was charged after being photographed arguing with police and unleashing a can of bear spray in the building. So, right there, incorrect. He didn't actually unleash any bear spray in the building. He didn't spray anybody with it. He didn't use it. The bear spray was never deployed. It was made clear in court. It's as simple as just reading the court documents, Indiana Star or Indianapolis Star, whatever.
Whoever they are.
Like, how hard is it to actually do proper research? And who's to say that anything that is represented about the other people in this article are fact-based? I mean, if they're going to get one person wrong, they probably didn't do the research on the other people.
Yeah.
I wouldn't trust this article. Number one, I see it being posted in the groups. Don't trust it, okay? Schaffer, a former member of the band Iced Earth, turned himself into the FBI 10 days after the riot. So,
Former
like, how the hell are you a former member of your own band, the band that you started? And I mean, like, John Schaffer is Iced Earth.
Yeah.
So that's another thing. He never quit the band Iced Earth. He's not a former member.
He
He,
is Iced Earth.
he is Iced Earth. Exactly. So, I mean, that's not silly, but it's important, to get it right, but they didn't get it right. He pleaded guilty to unlawfully entering the U.S. Capitol to obstruct Congress, certification of the U.S. presidential election results in 2021, marking the first January 6th defendant to enter an agreement. Okay, so that part is accurate. But then here's the part that is not accurate, and you could just easily read the court documents. In his plea, Schaffer admitted to being one of the founders of the Oath Keepers, a right-wing militia group that describes itself as a nonpartisan association of current and formerly serving military, police, and first responders. That's inaccurate. Why is it that hard for you to read the court documents? Why are you even posting this article? Like I'm really aggravated. And I'm not mad at the people who posted the article in the Iced Earth groups or the John Schaefer groups. It's not your fault this article was written, but really get the facts straight. You could watch the videos. I have the videos right up. If you don't want to read the court documents, me and my band read those court documents and you can watch them or listen to them. It'll take you maybe like an hour and a half of your time.
Schaffer was not charged in the Justice Department's conspiracy case against the organization.
Yeah, so why wasn't he charged in that? Because he wasn't a member.
Yeah,
Well, how does this article make sense?
it doesn't. They probably just threw some information out there or what they thought was correct and
And
just
this damn stuff at the end is this is accurate. Schaffer was sentenced to 3 years of probation on October 25th, 2024, more than 3 years after his guilty plea. He was also ordered to pay 1,200 in fines in restitution. Okay, so that's pretty much it. And then they just name a bunch of other people. I got both of the authors' email addresses. They're right here in the Indie Star. If anybody else wants to also write them a letter, I am requesting a retraction. Get the facts straight. I know who the hell am I to actually request a retraction, but I think it's warranted. This is ridiculous because if they keep printing misinformation, people are going to keep believing misinformation, and it's ridiculous.
there's enough misinformation out there as it
Yeah,
is.
there really is enough.
Who knows what to believe anymore?
Well, I know what I can believe. I know what I saw in court. I know what I read in the court documents because I actually read everything.
We were there.
Exactly. So I just wanted to cover that because I really think this is out of control. I really don't like it. I really don't like when they put articles out like this where like they're not even sure what's going on. It's just like just to speculate. And look, I know we speculated last night, but it was just like, hey, we really don't know we actually put it out there and said, we don't really know what's happening. This is what we hope will happen. How hard is it to say that? And if they don't hope that's what's going to happen, then what are they printing it for? To stir everybody up in the community. That's what they're printing it for.
They want reactions. To be honest, it's a bit overwhelming, at least for me. Like scrolling through the groups, everyone's saying, "Is he pardoned? Is he not?" And like every time you go on there, there's like 20 new comments. It's like at some point, I just gotta be like, "Okay, put my phone down, read a book or something, practice my
Yeah.
guitar."
Yeah. Like, I mean, it's hard for me to escape my inbox.
Yeah, I hear
And look, you guys can inbox me all you want. I might not have the information, but you can inbox me all you want. I don't really mind. Save me a little bit of work. Stop posting stuff online that you're not sure of. Don't post it in the groups because then I have to go back and kind of help you guys along and make sure that, the correct information is out there. I'll definitely keep you posted if I hear anything. I want to just talk about Razor Fist really quick too. He's going off of articles that are out there, and that's not his fault. So I'm sure that he was well meaning in posting that John was pardoned, but we do have to wait to hear back from John's lawyers. Okay. Love you guys. That's all I really have to say about that. I ordered, I have all the other ones. I might get other copies of the other ones, but I ordered Iced Earth's Tribute to the Gods. I got the gold and the red version. And I believe you could still get them at the Circle Music. So, pick up your copies. I'm sure Tribute to the Gods is one of the records that a lot of people don't have.
you. It'll probably sell out quick.
That one will probably sell out quick. All right, guys, I'm gonna get the court documents for John's civil case up on my website so you guys can take a look at that. I'm thinking with the Trump pardons that this lawsuit is also going to be dropped, so that would be really great if it was. And let's all hope and pray for the best outcome there. John didn't cause any actual destruction at the Capitol building or hurt anybody, so I don't really see why he needs to be sued. He also was not a part of any of the planning on that day, which, if you read the court documents, if you watch our videos where we read the court documents, you'll see that he had no part in really any of that. He acted alone.
Yeah. Why can't people realize that?
Because they don't read.
I'm losing hope in humanity day after day.
Me too. What are you gonna do?
Keep on going like we normally do. Just got to keep on keeping on.
Pretty much. Peace out, guys.